Hi guys. This is going to be your reading. We're going to do a check-in for each star sign. I have done a live, but obviously you can't see it right now. But yeah, because I haven't got a lot of time, to be fair. So what we're going to do is going to get your focus, your challenge, and what you can overcome. All right. So we're going to start with Scorpio. I'm just going to get into it. So the first card I'm going to put is your focus. Now, bear in mind, this is the Halloween deck. I haven't used this deck very much, to be fair. So Scorpio, what is your focus for the upcoming months? So take it as it resonates, guys. Remember that sometimes readings can take up to 3 to 6 months for it to like kind of come into the equation, like everything fits in. That's how I found personally. So we're looking at the future. Something's coming up for Scorpio for the future. Something's going to be revealed. I'm looking at the lady. She looks like she's got a mask, so she can't see something right now. Yeah. So we're going to have a look at the card. So if I put that up there, I will change it around Scorpios. So just so I can see it myself, the feel I'm getting it. Right. Right. Automatically, we have got challenges that you're facing or, that you're facing now. I would say this is the present moment with the Five of Swords. So there's been something that, so this is like for you, I feel like with the veil is like that you're not seeing the actual potential. You're not seeing the true potential of this. This is coming in as the challenge card with the Five of Swords. Okay. Just remember, like, just because you don't see something doesn't mean it's not going to go in a better way. It's not going to be like, what seems to be a battle that you failed doesn't, it could lead to success in the end. Okay. So that your action, what they're saying is your goals and ideas is to stay grounded, Scorpio, while things get uncovered. Yeah, so we've got the veil, and here we've got the Five of Swords. So I'm going to change it around. The Five of Swords is your challenge. Okay, so it feels like a lot of battles going on, or it could potentially be arguments while things get uncovered. Stay grounded, yeah, and focus with the King of Coins, because this to me says that you are in a better position than you think. Okay, so we've got quite a few challenges, Scorpios, coming up over the next several months. Eight of Pentacles, your action card is to take the lead. Yeah, take actionable steps. Just keep building on your success. Okay, what you're wanting to achieve. This is materialistic things. Okay, so it could be building on your home, your finances, and that, and just let this, whatever this situation that you're dealing with that's causing you a bit of a ball ache, to reveal itself. Okay, you're feeling blinded by it at the minute with the veil card. Okay, so I'm gonna like quickly look at the veil card as because like I said, I don't really use this book. So we're going to look. I'm going to just pick out the veil 66. Right. Oh, here we go. Gone past it. There's a mystery curtain that divides us all, the veil that this night thins, and transparent the weave becomes, and the future no longer dims. So while using this oracle, as the veil lifts, know that other worlds are close, listening to particular to what messages may come forth around your future. Look to what you want to happen. Plain, set your set your attentions, think big. You also might be getting some hidden messages. Okay, so the dream scale. I find dreaming, personally, I find dreams gives me insight of what's happening, okay, that we uncover. So you could be uncovering things through your dreams, or you'll be getting signs from the universe, from spirit, whatever it is, that's going to reveal. But stay in your lane, Scorpio. That is the message for you. So I'm gonna kind of, let's just, right, so who are we doing next? We're doing Sagittarius next. Okay, so what's your focus, Sagittarians? What's your focus, Saggies? Right, okay, remembrance. We're looking at the lamp of remembrance, okay? So tell me more with Sagittarians. So this is, oh, this is your challenge card, your goals and ideas, and your action that you can take. Right. So to me, with the Knight of Cups, I feel like there's slowness, slowness here. Okay. Um, Getting the feel of gentleness with the Knight of Cups as well. It is reversed, so I feel like opportunities and offerings are not strong in the dynamics. It could be in around relationships, Saggies. So maybe you find that people are being a bit more aloof and not really giving you openings of not opportunities, but like they're not really forthcoming. Okay, so that I feel like there's blocks going on around relationships. Okay, the Sun card is same with your goals and ideas and stuff, is and your approach to things is to stay optimistic in your situation. Okay, there could be memories flooding back. Maybe you're getting triggered by this block at the minute. Okay, but this is going to um, open up some wounds, or memories, remembrance. They want you to remember something from the past, I feel, with the lamp card. But I will look at the book as well, wherever I put that. Yeah, so your action card, the King of Pentacles, which has come up for the Scorpio. So it's coming up relevance to you as well. Again, your action card is saying stay grounded, stay centered, keep your feet firmly on the ground while you go through this through this process. So I feel, Saggies, I feel like their emotions may run a little high, um, and it's triggering up some memories of the past and stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to look in the book for the lamp card just to sort of get another perspective on it. That's the energy I'm getting, but the lamp 44, 4. We had 6 and now we got 4. Okay. I light a single candle within a lamp for you, a single flame in the darkness that reflects my heart so true. Okay. So this card reminds us that it's positive things to remember those who have passed by celebrating their life rather than mourning their death. For those who we did not have an easy relationship, or even those we did not like, leave us with valuable lessons. Sometimes we learn more from our nemesis than we do from our friends, and so the darkness can eliminate our strengths and our true values, that we can live them more clearly and fully. And that's like the impression I'm getting is bringing up stuff that you had, that you felt previously before. So you can see. Yeah. Okay. But it's shining that light onto it. But your goals and ideas, try to remain positive through this and keep yourself grounded. I'll leave that with you, Sagittarius. Okay. So, right. Interesting. Very interesting. Um, 'Cause I've never really played about with those cards, so this is new to me. So Capricorn, well, that's where we're going next. Capricorn. Right, okay. What's your focus right now? Happiness in our heart and homes. Oh, look at that. Just can't beat an open fire, can you? I miss that with when I was growing up. We used to have an open fire, and we used to go into the little room as well. And our mum used to make logs through with paper, you know. So yeah, so that reminds me of that time. You know, you don't always appreciate it until later on in life, do we? You know, when we look back. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, Capricorns, with what this card is representing for you. Right, so this is your challenges, Six of Queens. Okay, don't feel there's um, enough going around. There may be some you're worrying about money, finances, your stability. Okay, um, and here is like with your goals and ideas, it's hard to stay focused for you Capricorns right now. You've got the Knight of Swords to say that, you know, I'm really stressed about it. This is a reverse card, so this put it upside down for you, but it's the right way up for me. So it's like there's just not, you're feeling unbalanced right now, especially could be around the home, like not being able to put um not be able to balance your money and stuff and that. Okay, so you're so there is a message coming for you, Capricorns. There is going to be improvements with around money, that I see, and they're saying like, you know, there's comforts. Remember the comforts. I mean, when I was in these situations, when it comes to financial matters and stuff like that, you know, I would try to find comfort in my home. You know, so I would make sure my home is clean, and I'm not a clean person. Let's put it that way, right? I'm a messy person. I'm scatty, just as my readings can be scatty. I can be quite scatty, but I try to put something into it. So you know, maybe getting back to the baselines of home cooking. Another way, if you are struggling with money, Capricorns, is going into the stores and looking at the cheap stuff. So what I would do is go in there in the mornings or later on in the evenings, and I would see what meats and veg and stuff like that was on offers, and I would get what I needed from that. And it's surprising what you can make. Also, I would Google and look. So home cooking, things like that, right? I know that's just not, it's not going to help the situation, but I do see progress here. So you may feel that you ain't, the challenges that you're having is that you're not having enough to give, and this is causing the stress. The Page of Pentacles, news is entering back in. So there's going to be an increase in money or something that's going to give you a little bit of extra just to help out. Okay. Ask for help as well. So, like happiness in our hearts and homes. So, just, you know, take comfort, even though things are a struggle. Remember that what you've got around you and the people you've got around you, you know, and yeah, I mean, I've got like my herbal teas, you know, that was my cup of happiness, you know, so I just love to enjoy with a blanket and just sipping. I'm shuffling the cards and I wanted to look at the actual what the card represents. So let's have a look. This is for you, Sagittarius. Okay. Right. Your Herf 35. A message in a message, isn't it? So, the heart of every home, the fire in the nights, winter warmth centers, stories, love, and delights. So, okay, should the Earth card appear in your divination, you are being asked to look to your ideas of what home and family is for you. Take time to build up your love fire and have it burning bright. Make your relationship a priority. If there's a conflict within your home and family, it's um, time to take concrete steps to address the issue for good. If you or a member of your family is away from home due to travel or work, know that the protection is being given. There you go. What a lovely message that is. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you, Capricorns. So we're flying high today because I haven't got a lot of time. So I got other work commitments. Right. Okay. So who we're doing next? So we do Aquarius. So what's your focus? What could be coming up for you? Let's have a look. Oh, we're not doing too bad. Practicing, I tell you, this is good practice for me. Skulls of darkness, blind spots. Interesting. Okay. Right. So more information on the card itself. More information regarding with this card. Let's have a look. Right. Right. So here we got the Five of Cups. Yeah, as your challenge card. So to me, is that you're not seeing clearly the bigger picture of things. Okay, something is something emotionally with has caused great upset, okay, and this has caused a bit of like I wouldn't say confusion, but you just don't know the full big picture. It's there's been a change in the dynamics in certain relationships, okay, but you're you're you feel this could have been a kind of a one-sided relationship, Aquarius, as well, or you feel like it's no one's really valuing you at all, okay, but here they're saying there's two cups remaining, something that you're not necessarily seeing, okay. It could be like it could be that you're feeling like it could be that you've just come out of a relationship, okay, that was a bit blindsided there, right? Um, but also it could be that you've been single for some time, you're hoping to find this love connection, and you're feeling like this is not going to happen for you. Yeah, so whatever this is relevance to you, Aquarius, right? We're going through some emotional healing, okay, and this is becoming a bit of a challenge for you, but there is something behind you that you're not seeing as of yet, okay, so take stock. We also got the Three of Cups, right? So to me, to say like um it's about reconnecting back with others. So I don't know if you've isolated yourself because you're trying to deal with your emotions right now, Aquarius, okay, and it's becoming a bit too, you're feeling overwhelmed with stuff, okay. It might not necessarily be about relationship, could be just in life itself, you're just feeling around feeling overwhelmed, but they're saying it's time to sort of reconnect with people that you trust and that you can resonate with and link in together, whether that's family, friends, whatever it is that brings you some joy and happiness. Okay, so it's a time for you to sort of, yeah, you've not got the bigger picture here. Like I said, we'll look in the book as well to see what they got said. Okay, we're looking at your actions, is to say about finding your independence in the world, and trying to find you. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on for Aquarians right now. Okay, whether that's a love loss, or whether that's just like you're just try you're tr- you know, there's a lot of things coming up to the surface, and it's kind of blindsided in you a bit, where you're just not seeing the light, you're just seeing the darkness of things. Yeah, but they're saying, by reconnecting with others, and just going out and just trying to enjoy yourself, or just reconnecting, and stability is going to bring more stability and more independence. Okay, are you fearing of being alone right now? Are you fearing that you're going to be on your own forever? I'm not going to give the answer that I feel like this is quite a lot to do with single people, but it could be people that's in relationships. They're just feeling a bit overwhelmed with stuff and blindsided, but they're saying it's about coming back together, with the Knight of and especially with the Knight of Coins, to say that it's about you finding your own independence, Aquarians. Okay, so we're going to look in the book to the skull, because I'm going to be intrigued what this skull's got to say to you, Aquarians. 54, right? 54. Oh, I thought we went past it then. Okay. We may not wish to devour there the shadows, the darkness, the unknown. Yet when we search, we reveal, and our power has grown. So it could be shadow work with you, Aquarians, as well. Additional of all this, some stage of life have certainly blind spots that may cause us grief and trouble. Although we cannot see the issue clearly, it's a repeated pattern of pain that may alert us to them, symptoms, if you will. For example, the same thing keeps happening over and over again. We may be betrayed repeatedly, fail at something repeatedly, not completely task continually. Peace and pattern breaking can be achieved by doing the work in uncovering our blind spot, or even consulting trusted closest friends or professionals to assist us to see what we cannot. Oh, look at that. And it's interesting, they said about the Three of Cups, interesting, Aquarians. So deep seated emotions for you guys, to uncover, which is going to bring more a stronger foundation for you. And that's what we want to hear, isn't it? Right, okay, so that's your message. So who are we? Oh, Pisces. Okay. Excuse me, coughing. Pisces. So what's coming up for you, Pisces? What we uncovering? Right, the witch. The earthy weaver of the worlds. Ooh, looks like you're manifesting, Pisces. You're going into using your qualities and gifts, and bringing them into reality. That's the impression I got with the card. But let's see what the tarot has got to say about this card. So this is your challenge. Okay. Right. For me, with the Eight of Swords, this is your challenge card. So again, I feel like there's internal struggles. Okay, um, you got a lot of you have got a lot of swords in your cards. You've got a lot of air, Pisces. Okay, so I feel like there's internal struggles going on. There's conflict. There's a conflict of, like, I don't know if there's resentment, anger. There's 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 something going on internally for you. Yeah, Six of Swords is like I feel like with the focus, you're trying to overcome some stuff that's been held back. Okay, the message, the action card is saying to me like is about getting out of your comfort zone. Yeah, it's about like you're you're a magical being, and I feel like you are starting to you're able to create something good in your life. Okay, but this scenario, this mental block is holding you back from it. I don't see it as external, I see it as an internal. Okay, um, but to me, it's like you could, there's a lot of qualities and gifts, Pisces, that you can really home in on into, okay, that can lead you to even of a stronger character. But fear is getting in the way of you at the moment. So it's facing your fears, Pisces, right now. Okay. Um, I'm like looking at her hands. Just want to look at her, her hands and how she's manifesting, right now. So I feel like there's great potential for you, Pisces. Okay, and you can't. Although you're feeling like that you can't overcome this, I'm saying that you can, and I'm saying that it's all about just letting go of control and trying to holding things together, and more get back into the nature quality of yourself. Okay, tuning into your higher being, your higher self, and what is it that you want in life. Okay, what are you trying to sort of hold and gain control over? Because this is not working for you. It's just causing a lot of pain around your situation. But there's a gift, I feel, that is yours and yours alone. And I feel even though potentially is getting out of those waters, yeah, seeing the waters, yeah, you're going in this direction, rather than we want you in this direction. We want you leading the way. So it's like letting go. I feel it's like letting go of control. Eight of Swords that comes in for me, for you, Pisces, is letting go of that fear of the unknown, you know, and just go with what really creates passion in you. Okay, internal thing. But let's have a look at the book as an overall message. Right. Do, 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 do. The Witch, 70. How are we doing for time? We're doing great. We're doing great. 70. Do, 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 do. Right. Earth, air, fire, water. Woman lovely, a woman strange. Weave of the worlds, moon daughter, witch, the capitals of change. Holding the witch card means that you're weaving your own change throughout your life, and the magic indeed is afoot. You must understand that you have the power and it's real. It may also indicate that others may be threatened by your developing personal power, and that they may not appreciate or like the changes in you as you grow. Be prepared for this and do not be discouraged. New friends and better opportunities will be attracted inside of you. But I feel like you're not seeing your potential right now because you're not getting out of your comfort zone. Okay. So, whatever this needing to feel in control of is holding you back from moving on. Yeah. Because it's your own fears. But I see there's massive potential with you, Pisces, that you can create in your life. That once you hit that target and let go of the control, you'll find things will start moving really quickly. I think I'm going to leave that with you, Pisces. So, who are we dealing with next? I got to take a drink. We're doing really good. Right. Right, just put my cards back in. So for Aries, this is your message. What's coming up for you, Aries? Don't start coughing now. Right. Okay. Schools of light. It's going to get me to do it. Illumination. Ooh, nice. Okay. I see that. I'm looking at that card and I'm seeing expansion. Expansion. Spreading yourself out. Right. But let's see what the cards have got to say with this. Right. This is your challenge card. Your focus here and your action. Right. I do feel like there's inspection going on. Okay. So I feel, I'm going to read from the book as well because it's nice to have two, what I'm potentially intuitively getting and then what the book is saying as well. Okay. So I feel like there's expansions going on. Your challenges right now is that you're finding it a struggle to sort of maintain things, areas, right? Okay. So it's almost like I haven't got a focus. Um, my energy feels all over the place. Okay. But I feel like because you're getting so many things coming to light, it's like, where do I put my energy? Where do I go with this? I don't know. I'm really confused right now, especially with the death card coming up as well. So I feel like things seems to be quite challenging because, and you're finding things really increasingly hard work because I feel ungrounded right now. Okay. And it's understandable because with the death card comes uncertain, will come some kind of uncertainty. Okay. But they're saying that this energy, this vibe, although you're feeling really confused by it, they're saying there's a purpose behind it. Okay. So it's all nice, might potentially is about you sitting back and just allowing things to flow in, flow out, flow in, flow out. Okay. Because I feel for you, areas, it's really hard to really base your decisions right now. So it's about being practical at the minute. Okay. Not having so much of a target, just going through the emotions. Also, I feel like you're getting downloads. There's a lot of downloads at the moment, and that's where you're finding, well, where do I put my energy? I don't know what to do with it. And it's a horrible vibe to be in. And let's be clear. I'm not. I mean, I've been there, and it completely kind of creates chaos in your life sometimes. Where you just feel a bit all over the place and don't and kind of not got a routine. So I feel routine is out of whack for you guys as well while you're going through this transformation. Okay, so it's hard to create something when you're all over the place. Yeah. Um, there is like a feel of like, your action cards and I feel like it's about for you, Aries, is just taking a step back from too much, not putting too much on yourself and just taking a little bit of a step back. Okay. You're preparing. So this is a preparational stage. When we go, like we don't always, you know I do a lot of work, yeah, in the that you guys don't see. Yeah. It's a lot of preparation that I do. Yeah. So you guys don't see that preparation that I do. But and a lot of the time I'm in there, I'm thinking, I don't even know why I'm doing this. Don't even know why I'm doing this. But it's a build up, it's a building up. Okay. So very important for areas to write down any sort of creative ideas or anything that your the downloads that you're getting, okay, because you're expand I feel like there's an expansion, something is open, more doors are opening up for you. Yeah. So the two of sticks is saying your action card is just letting things unfold right now, you know. I'm not saying stop your life completely. Maybe sort of like reground your routine and get into a structure, which is going to help you with this. But I feel choices and decisions for areas is not probably perhaps not a great time, right? Death card. I don't know what it is with the death card for me, but that is one of my biggest timestamps. That I find. Yeah. And I feel like, this is like 3 to 4 months. You're going to be getting a lot of information, or you're just going to be quite busy and you're going to find it increasingly hard work. So for you, I would say focus on focus on routines, so you don't come so overwhelming. Yeah. You'll know when it's time to take the next steps. So I feel like Aries is looking for change as well. Okay. You feel it, you know it, you feel it, but you can't explain it. You just got that knowing at vibration, and it doesn't, but you sort of kind of don't know where you want to go. Right. But it's not fully cleared up yet. Right. So let's have a look at the spread. So what was it? Skulls of light. Let's have a look. And I didn't even look at the number. 56. Yeah. Sorry. Coughing. We can stay in the dark, exist only in the midnight hours, but shining the torch, the victory is ours. Ooh. Should the skull of light enter your life, know that it is time to open yourself fully to the clarity of a bright illumination. Allow yourself to be seen, to see, and to act upon what is shown to you. The time has passed for hiding, for pretending, and for swallowing our discomfort by accepting the status quo when it really doesn't suit us. You are going to know when to make those changes, okay? Okay. I'm seeing quite an active lifestyle for you. Okay, where you just don't know you're coming or going, but also I feel you're expanding. So I'm going to leave that with you, Aries. Interesting. Love it. Loving it, loving it, love it. So I'll leave that with you. And we're going to look into Taurus now. So Taurus, what have we got for you? Right. Okay. So what's coming in for you, Taurus? Let's have a look. Joy. Rejoice in the present. Nice. Okay, so this I'm gonna sing that song. Oh, the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. The sky is grey. Right. Let's see what this card represents for you. So we go into the challenges. Oh, interesting. We've got the Knight of Cups again. So we've got the goals and focus, which is the Chariot. Do you know, I'm not going to read verse reversed, or, I'm not going to do that. I don't know why. I just don't, yeah, not going to do it. So, right. So Taurus, Nine of Cups is, to me, like with this card, you know, like it's obvious, isn't it, with the leaves and stuff. It's like, you know, like the trees let go in it. They go through a phase of growth where they go into hiding, or like, you know, all the leaves starts falling off the trees, and they go into like a you know, ready for the winter months and stuff. So I feel like with you, Taurus, what's coming up for you is that you're shedding. There's something that you're shedding, okay, and letting go of, yeah. Knight of Cups to you is for your challenges. What would I say with the Knight of Cups for your challenges? I suppose it's like letting things flow, yeah. It, I don't know if there's going to be some opportunities. So I feel like external stuff is going on, okay, where opportunities, but you're like kind of like, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to take those challenges up. I'm not ready for that, because I'm still feel I'm in a place where I just want to I want there's more stuff I want to let go of, yeah. So I feel like you know, you're kind of embracing that single time, Taurus. Um, you're kind of shedding the skin, and you're just like you're you're not ready to open yourself up emotionally, maybe that's what it is, okay. And you may find that challenging. um Rejoicing in the present, although I feel like you are in a good headspace. I feel, you know, you're embracing and in this good headspace, or will be leading into this headspace, okay? It's kind of like taking charge of your life. It's almost like I don't need someone in my life. I'd like someone in my life, but I don't need them in my life. You know, I'm quite happy. I'm quite willing to commit to myself. I feel like I want to commit to myself at the moment. I want to embrace these and just live in, you know, it says about living in the moment, but in enjoying that moment. Um, I think it's about, to me, it's about committing to yourself. Okay. I'm seeing you, Taurus, it's not like there's opportunities, you know, that you're not necessarily ready to take on board right now. You're still trying to find you. Yeah, you're trying to find you here, right? But I feel like you're a bit, you know, you know, you're like you've got something in plain sight that I just want to say you're committed to you. You're, you know, I feel like you're happy. You're you're happier on your own at the minute. Okay. Um, Although it's like buses, isn't it? It's like never get these opportunities, and then all of a sudden they all come at once, and you're like, well, you know, I'm going with the flow of it all, but I'm not going to take things seriously just yet. I'm just like, I'm not ready to commit. I want to commit to myself at the moment. I'm still trying to build myself up, and that's the impression I'm getting from you, Taurus, especially at the Knight of Cups. It's a challenging card. I mean, that's opportunities of love, but you're kind of like, I'm not really wanting it right now. Yeah. But let's have a look what the cards at 41, joy. It'll give a better different insight. Not better, but a different insight of it. I stand here, I hear where I am, fully alive and present. Stress is a sham. Oh, I like that. Active seeking pleasure and building more of the things that gives you personal joy and laughter is your life. After all, we build in appointments with a dentist. Why not for our own pleasure? Do you know that is so true? And I do that now. I book time at home. So like, you know, so I make sure that I book time at home in my calendar. Oh, is that it? Okay, okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. They were. I feel, you know, if that doesn't, if it's not resonating with you, they're saying maybe say it's spending more quality time, not worry about relationships right now, spending that time with yourself. Okay, commit to yourself. That's what I'm getting for Taurus. But I'm going to leave that with you, Taurans. Okay. Um, kind of this is just like a general check-in to see, and I thought have a bit of a play with me ghosty tarot, which you've all seen anyway. So how are we doing? Oh my god, we got like, oh, we're doing all right for time. So we've got quite a few different, yeah, we've got one, two, we've got several more. Right, so Gemini, this is you. So my fellow Geminis, I'm a Gemini too. So let's have, oh my god, cards falling off the floor. And I didn't shuffle them properly, so I'm not going to give them. And there's too many. So, right. So, what's coming in for our fellow Geminis? Okay. I'm going to find this intriguing myself and say forgiveness. Oh, I can relate to that. Forgiveness and reducing burdens. All right. Okay. So, let's see what the cards have got to say. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. That's not very good, is it? Not very professional of me. Um, so let's see. That's bringing up, isn't it? If I was doing like a Reiki session now or like a healing session, that would be like they would say like you bubbles of stuff coming up. Yeah. Mm. So, what does this card represent? Let's have a look, see what the ghost tarot's got to say to us. I got to admit, this is one of my decks. That's kind of my favorite. Um, it's turned into one of my little favorites. So cute. So, okay. So we'll right. Okay. So let's have a look. Two of Cups. So, are we Geminis? Are we struggling for forgiveness? Okay. Are we? There's a lot of stress going on here as well with our challenges. So sleepless nights. I know that my sleeping pattern is being a bit all over the place. I don't know if you Geminis have been feeling the same way. It's either I can't sleep or I'm sleeping too much. So it's like, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot of turmoil going on here, which is causing restlessness. So internal stresses that we don't even know why, it's just happening. This is around relationships. So we may be, finding it hard around relationships right now. Okay. This is going to be a hard one to burn because I can relate to this reading myself. Um, but let's see if you fellow Geminis can feel the same way. We've got the teacher card as our actionable steps. Okay. So to me, we're looking at the past. We're going to be looking at the past and trying to sort of like, you know, we've took it on board, haven't we, Geminis? We took this stuff, we took people's stuff on board and took it so personally, but it wasn't personal. Yeah, it had nothing to do with us. Okay, and what's happening is affecting our relationships now. We're struggling, and it's affecting our relationships. It's affecting us to be able to build up on new relationships now because of the past. Yeah, they want you to look into the action card is they want you to look into it as like a learning curve. So it's like rather than what they've done to you, you look at it as what has it teached me? What is it? What have I learned from this experience from the past? Okay. Holding on to us is not holding on to it is not doing us any favors. It's just causing more stress than it's worth. Okay. And also unable to build other connections in because we find it hard. So it's about expansion, and you can see the hand and letting go. Easily said and done. And it's interesting because I had this conversation with my daughters, the other day, like, because I've been having lots of past dreams coming up, yeah. And it's like, oh, I don't really want to deal with this. Go away. But it's coming up for a reason. And this is gonna sort of able us to, with this action of the teachers, the Hierophant card, the teacher card. So I'm going to turn it the other way around so you can see. So it's like this is the teacher card, yeah, with the action you're taking, yeah. So it's kind of looking at it unpersonally, yeah, which is going to help. It's going to help you build trust back up with people, yeah. And you're not going to feel so stressed about people going to have one over on you or got it, their intentions is not, maybe their intentions is not good. Okay, so you're going to see it in a different aspect. It's interesting. We should have had the hangman in this kind of this reading, Gemini's, to say that we need to look at it in a different perspective. But let's have a look. I don't want to be going rabbiting on with the same information. So let's have a look at the forgiveness card to get a different perspective on it. If I can find it. It's not easy, innit? How do you forgive? It's one of those things, which one of the questions I've asked. How do you forgive? Oh, they are. Number 30. Right, okay. A wrong is done, consequences you cannot deny, but to hold the grudge is drinking poison and think that the other person will die. Ooh, that's in depth, isn't it? It says that it takes a big person to apologize, but in many ways, it takes an even bigger person to forgive. When we hold grudges, the negative energy is incredibly toxic. It's like a drinking poison, expecting the other unforgiven person to die. Whilst we may be even horrible in feelings of revenge, and to be honest, that does not feel good for a while. It's important that we move those feelings along to forgiveness and release as soon as possible for our own health and well-being. If you've chosen this card, think about it, about who is it that you could be forgiven, and that includes yourself. Oh, look at that. So Geminis, if you're interested in journaling, this would be one of the things that you could be looking into. How did my past relationships, what did it teach me, and what do I need to forgive? So that could be, a great, if you're into it. I love doing that. I think I'm gonna be embracing that myself. Yeah, and that's all I've got for you, Gemini. So I'm gonna leave that with you. Don't shoot the messenger, as they say. Yeah. Oh, card falling on the floor again. I love my little tarot corner, but it don't give me much space and room. But unfortunately, because I've got like a little tiny apartment, I gotta make do with what I got. But I do love my little tarot corner. I hope you like it too. It's kind of cute, isn't it? If if I was a DIY person, I would have had a shelf built up so I could turn this around so you can actually see it properly. So it's not in the way of the camera. Right, so who we did Cancer. So Cancerians, this is your message. So what's coming up for you? Kind of loving this Halloween deck. Kind of relevant, isn't it, to like, you know, October. Here we go. Oh, we got the Skull of Flowers. Skulls are coming out. It's coming out. Okay, let's have a look. Creating through the ashes. Oh, look at you, Cancers. We've got pinks, yellows. We got wow. Right, let's see what the cards have got to say before I open me gob. Right. Okay, so let's have a look. And then we're gonna do another right. So something has come uncovered, right? Something has come, you know, something, you know, here with the Seven of Swords saying to me that there's been an uncovered, you know, this is like deception. Someone is, you know, so this is your challenges. This is coming up as your challenge card. So it's like who to trust around you, who, you know, what can I trust? What can I, you know, what can I take away from this? What can I, you know, so you're going through a transition, okay? Your action card, you've got you have got the Tower card as your action card. So something abruptly is coming to an end or has come to an end, okay? But here, I mean, this reminds me of like the fireworks song, Baby You're a Firework. So I feel like you're coming you if you're not yet, you're going to be coming out of the ashes, right? So it's addressing, you've addressed some stuff with the Queen of Blades. You used your voice, you found your voice in this scenario, okay? And although there's still deception going on around you, lies are being told, I feel like this is external of what's going on, okay? And you're not, you know, you're not like really you're not taking this anymore. You're ready to make a change, okay? Although it's come with pain, don't get me wrong, it's not good when someone's just been deceiving you or lying to you. It's not a nice feeling at all. But here with the Tower card is like you're ready to embrace these changes, Cancers. So something is coming, you know, coming to an end with us, an end of relationships, you know, like you're going to cut your losses here with the Queen of Swords. This is your this is your ideas, goals, and focus. I'm not taking this lying down anymore. You know, I'm going to lead by example. Okay. And although things are being crap, I'm coming out, I'm going to come out of this a better person. So I feel like you're for Cancers, they're putting boundaries up. They're putting the boundaries up and they're getting rid of the toxicity that's surrounding them. They're kind of figuring out who to let go of, what to let go of that no longer serves them. Yeah. And they're happy to make, you know, to make the final blows if they have to, because they feel like whatever, whoever this is has been holding them back for some time. Okay. You may have already gone through this, Cancers, you know, because this coming up that, you know, creating through the ashes. All right. Or this is where it's leading to you. Secrets going to be revealed, and you're going to go through a challenging time, Cancers, of like you're going to see someone else's deception or the lies and that, and you're going to be taking a stand. Yeah, I feel that's going to be your focus of like, I'm going to figure this out. You might be going through this already. All right, this is going to lead you into making a decision, taking action or sense, taking the lead into your life of like, I'm not I'll, you know I can do better without you if I need to be, you know. Um, there's no like cups and stuff like that. So take it where it resonates in your life. Because this is a general reading, but through through this scenario, they're saying this massive change that's happening in your life, you're going to come out stronger, confident, more forgiving, more loving, more, this pink, yellow, there's loads of colors there. Look at the yellow flower there. So to me, it's like this is building on your confidence. So I feel boundaries for Cancers is really coming in strong. But let's have a look at the card itself and see what it's got to say. Excuse me. Skulls of flowers. 55. Interesting. To blossom and bloom, the work must be done. Through fire and ashes, our fortune it comes. The skull flowers illustrate that there is a surrenderness and yet rawness to create again, to start afresh. Sometimes the universe gives us a blank state to work from, so we build what we really want, rather than just settling for less. The Scholar Flower celebrates not just a kind of phoenix energy, but an energy of success and full bloom through adversity. So this is coming to light, guys, for you. Change is necessary. Can't go on the way things are going. Something needs to be done. And the Queen of Swords is coming in as someone who's gonna, it's looking at things in a diplomatic way, not personal. This is not personal. This is, I'm going to look at this as a diplomatic way. Can come across cold, but sometimes we got to do these to set us back on a path that's more fulfilling for us, haven't we? Yeah. We can't always think about others. We also got to think about ourselves. And this period for you Cancers is thinking about yourself. Right, I'll leave that with you Cancers. Okay, so how are we doing? We're on to Leo. I need to take a drink, sorry, for the coughing, burping. This is rule. Rule. Right. Okay. So Leos, what we got for you? So what's coming up to the surface for you? Ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. Oh, nice. Love it. Okay, some more information regarding with this. Oh God, cards falling down. Oh, good. Oh, I'm gonna lose myself now, look. I need to get a tray to catch them. There we go. Sorry, Leos. Right. Hopefully you can hear me still. Is it? Yeah, that's good. Right. Let's try again, shall we? Representing lots to say to you guys, but I only potentially want to pull 3 cards because I just want to keep it short and sweet. Okay, so let's see what the other 2 cards have got to say. Just gonna do it. Nice. Okay, so Leos, we've got some potential. We've got real good potential coming up for you. Okay, so your challenges that you're facing right now is like you've been preparing, you've been getting yourself ready, and you're sort of ready to start exploring again, but um, there's some other things that's holding you back right now from making the change. Okay, there, I feel like this card is saying is still building a strong foundation. So making, building you're still building you've got the roots down. The tree is sturdy. There is a branching out here. Okay. But they're still wanting there's still like an internal balance going on inside of yourself. You're still not quite got the adjust of it all. Okay. It's almost like I feel like there's something missing, or you feel like there's something missing. What spirit is saying is that you need to remember where you're from, what the core values that you hold, yeah, that make makes you helps you find the passions in life, and what the decisions that you do make. Okay, is remembering the foundations of like what you've built up so far. Okay, so I feel like there is a pause element. Yeah, I feel it's more to do with the external stuff going on, that you're still trying to figure things out a little bit, so you're still trying to find directional steps. Okay. But they're saying that you're a giver, Leo. You give, yeah. But there does still need to be a balance of receiving too. Yeah. It's good to receive as well as balance. Yeah. So it's building, to me, it's like it's still building some structural stuff within you. So I feel for Leos there is some self-development going on here. Okay, that you're still trying. You've got great foundation. You've learned. You've got so far, but there's still some values that you're not considering into the mix of it, that you hold in yourself, and I mean positively hold. Yeah. Only then will you be able to leave the root, leave those other things behind. Yeah. Where you can potentially build more of a balance in your life where there's give and take. So I feel with Leo's and work ethics is really important to you right now. Okay, so I'm wondering if you guys are looking for your job perspectives, but they're saying knowing your history of your ancestors, knowing your history of like what holds value to you, is going to bring more structure into your life. Okay, where you're going to be more committed to the cause. So there's a life purpose intervening in your life that holds value from previous, your past relations, yeah, that you hold dear, that you can move it into your work ethics, your home ethics. That's going to create this balance here. But let's see what the ancestors have got to say in the book. That's the impressions I'm getting. So number 18 from the book, I walk in their footsteps, their wisdom inside me remains. I am unique, yet carry a legacy, their blood runs through my veins. Should the ancestor card bring itself to your attention, know that you're ready and able to action your birthright of the power you have support of those who came before you. There may be challenges and struggles, but you'll have everything you need to overcome them. You will prevail. There you go. So I feel like it's like getting back to the core beliefs, systems, and I mean in a positive aspect. What is it that you feel is feels good to you, you know, and speaks to you? That will lead you to the opportunities and job and work ethics, you know, the ethics of like what you're wanting to build in relationships, what you want to build in your workforce and stuff, what you're looking for. That is going to create something in you. So I feel like for Leos, they're looking for change. They're looking for something that sings to them, and they're saying get back into the ethics of like how you were brought up, what your granddad, nan, you know, what did they what how did they speak to you? What is these ethics to you? Yeah. I'm getting a male energy as well. I get a strong male energy um around you. Okay. Someone who was a hard worker, who who created something in the family, you know. So he was he was willing to go the distance and work hard to not necessarily in a profession, more as a homebody. Do you know what I mean? To making sure that there was money on the table, because I'm seeing a table with money, you know. So I feel like it was like putting money into the home, money on the table to maintain the family dynamics. Is that your potential? Is it that you're not really necessarily looking for a professional job? You're just looking for a good cut paid job that's going to do well. Yeah. I'm also seeing Saturdays, weekends, so having time with family as well. This person felt like it was they felt like it was really, they loved their family. They would do anything for their family. And then I'm seeing the lady as the organizer in the home, and that it's very old-fashioned values, but this is where it's stemming from for you. Okay, it's not about the job itself, it's about how you can maintain a home life and security for your family. I'll leave that with you, Leos. That's the impressions I'm getting. I'm gonna leave that. Okay. Not often I get those that information, but you gotta give it when you feel it. Okay, so who are we dealing? What are we doing? Are we all right for time? Oh, we got that's good. Right. Okay, so Virgos. So what's coming up from our Virgos? God, I'm burping a lot. Sorry. Uh, see, over 50s. Oh dear, how embarrassing. Virgos, I'm so sorry. Right, okay. Could be potentially bringing up a lot of stuff as well, Virgos. Not that is my body. Right, okay. So what's coming up for you? Stuff alert. Oh, I don't want two, I only want one. So what's okay, we'll do that one. Right. Strength. Strength is coming up for you. So let's have more information. Oh wow, you had the same card as Leo. That's interesting. The World, a card, Two of Cups. Mm. So it's kind of the same. We get there, right? It's kind of the same vibration as Leo. Forgetting already who am I doing? So to me, it represents someone who's wanting to move on, moving forward, and they're finding that a challenge right now. Okay, there's a stillness. If you look at the card, she's the ghosty is sort of looking at the sunset, looking at the waters, wanting crossing overseas. They're like to looking for a direction. So I feel you Virgos are feeling a bit lost right now of what direction we need to go in. There's something that does need to be completed. The World card comes in. It's quite a very positive card, but it's like we're going full circle now. So change is necessary, but it's going to take. It's almost like I feel like the focus is just keep plodding, keep going, don't give up. The connections will be there. So the action card is like it's about embracing these changes slowly. So I'm seeing slow progress for Virgos with you. Okay. The skeleton card to me, is they're talking about strength. So it's talking to me, it's like structure. You think of a skeleton before we've got all our inners and stuff, that we put our inners in. That's the structure. That's like, like the tree in it. It's just like the structure of it. Then we put all our internal organs in place, and it keeps it together. So I feel at the moment you're building up on structure. You're finding this a challenge right now, yeah, and not seeing the progress. But I'm saying that, in time it's going to go full circle, and you're going to feel a lot more connected into your way of life of what you're wanting to change. It could be there's someone who wants to go overseas, especially because this person is, the ghosty is looking at other opportunities across the board, So take that as you resonate. I've seen boats and stuff, so it could be like you're looking to move, looking looking at a different place to go. Yeah, you're ready, but it's still not come full circle yet, here. But this is sort of saying not to me, it's like not to give up in this, okay? The connections will come. So I feel like you're waiting for news, you're waiting for information, okay? So it's also that because this is an action card, it's about bit in the meantime building connections up, building these connections up what to allow things to go full circle. I kind of done things the reverse thing, but it's just I should really put that card there, but hey ho. That's me all over, do things ass backwards. Right. So yeah, so to me is to say that your focus and your action is to build connections up while you're waiting for this to go full circle. It's going to take a bit of strength and structure. So it's like I see structured things there with the skeleton, and illumination that's coming into light. Okay. So I feel like, you haven't got the full, you've got the structure of it, right? But it hasn't got the inners yet to make it work. Yeah. So they're saying, but this is so important. This is an important step for you, Right, I am rabbiting, Virgo, sorry, but this is an important step for you to take. We need that structure. I mean, if we broke a bone, it doesn't work, does it? So, although this may feel like you're at a pause, you're holding, they're held back here. It's not. It's bringing things together with the World card. So keep going. You're going in the right. I feel like you're going in the right direction. The only thing they are saying is like try to work on connections, building connections. So I feel connections is so important right now. So getting to know people where you want to be or where you want to go is going to help with this process, I think. But right, let's see what the skeleton has got to say. Oh, we got to be quick because I haven't got a lot of time. 52. Right, okay. On the outside is flesh, on the inside is bone. There is strength in vulnerability, in power we have grown. Right, okay. Should the skeleton card bring itself to your attention, dare to show strength and vulnerability if that is what you really feel. Shame, pride, grudges, or embarrassment are heath burdens that need not to be carried throughout the dark of nights. Don't let situations that you feel is holding you or blocking you get in the way where you become discernment that you're not going to get what you deserve. Yeah. So this needs to go full skirt. Just remember that you're building up structure right now and connections. So stick with the connections as well. I'm going to leave that with you, Virgo. That's all I've got for you. Okay. Nice and calm and easy, calm, Virgos. Right. Last but not least is Libras. Let's see what let's see what no, I don't want to do cards, I want to do oracle. We're doing it a different way. If you want to see more of this, please just let me know. I quite like this. I might do it live next time, but I didn't have a lot of time. So I didn't want no distractions, but I was being a bit lazy for filming it as well. so, but I will timestamp all of it, guys, later on. So what's coming up for like Libras for you? Black cat, fortune meets opportunity. Ooh, nice. Owl of wisdom. Well, that's a cat, but it looks like an owl to me, but it's a cat. Right, okay, so see what the cards have got to say. Oh, bless your cotton socks, Libras. Right, you've got quite a bit of challenges happening here with the five of coins. Not feeling you've got enough, not having enough. There could be some financial stability and struggles, yeah. So I feel like you feel like you're under a bit of bad luck right now. Yeah, that things are not going how you wanted them to go, or not has how how it's meant to have been, or how it's gone. It's almost like you're trying to defend yourself right now with the nine of sticks. Yeah. Five of swords is like the action card. is choose your arguments and choose things wisely. Your decisions is going to have a karmatic approach to it. Okay, this is talks about not to rely on others. Yeah, it's about finding, cats always reminds me about independence. Yeah, looking for your own opportunities and your own fortunes. Is there been, were you hoping? No, I'm not being like horrible Libras, but was you hoping that someone would potentially, I don't feel balance in things, whether that's in relationships, financially. I'm not seeing an equal balance going on here. So I feel like you're doing things on your own and you're trying to defend yourself here. Um, trying to build that focus of like trying to sort of like defend yourself, but it's not getting anywhere. So it's choosing your argument. So me for Libras is about you focusing on your own opportunities, becoming more independent and not relying on others. Okay. Fortune meets opportunity. So use your initiative. I feel like you're doing you're very highly in tuned Libra, and you're picking up the vibrations, and and this is where the fives of coming in. Is that a five as well? No, it's a nine. So yeah, I feel, there's a lot of struggles going on with Libra, but I see that they're on about saying look at your own potential, your own opportunities, not necessarily rely on other people. But I'm gonna do read from the book for the black cat. They always say that black cat's got bad luck, but to me, you might feel like you're under bad luck, but I don't see that. I see someone who's going to be independent, looking for it. Sleek and black and lavender eyed, crosses your path with a hiss. Good luck and fortune sweep by with a kiss. Should the silky cat cross your path through this oracle, know the good luck and fortune will be meeting you promptly. Also know that your luck will be even luckier if you are prepared to take advantage of every special opportunity that comes your way. So I feel this is what's going on right now, and this has kind of been your focus because you're trying to make ends meet and just trying to build, but you're not getting receptive. But I see there's it's about you becoming more independent and finding your own opportunities and not necessarily relying on others. Choose your arguments wisely. Let go of the control of things as well. Okay. Allow it's about you focusing on yourself. You're picking up the right vibrations as well. So yeah, you're picking up the right vibes to me. But there's opportunities and something that you're not necessarily seeing or looking into. Yeah, you don't have to be in this vibration. There's something else that's missed. Okay, so it's like taking a step back and choosing you for once. That's the impression I've got. Right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the readings. It will be time stamped, and yeah, I've enjoyed doing them. So, hopefully that's given you a bit like this is just like a bit of a my brain's gone dead. Just a check in to see how you guys are all doing, and please keep an eye out for Friday's podcast. We've got a lady who is crystal healer, and she's got her own shop and stuff, and I'm really looking forward to having a conversation about that, so keep an eye on that. And I'm going to leave it with that with guys, and yeah, I will timestamp everything. And thank you for all the ones that's watches and, make comments and, just lets me know that they enjoyed the reading. I really appreciate you. So, without further ado, I'm going to say ta ta for now, and I will see you soon. Lots of love. Have a good day.